Alright, what's up guys, CW Summoner 51, and today I will be doing my year-end awards for wrestling because it's the last day of the year, so why not go out with the bang on the videos. Spoiler alert, I was going to try to put up like just a video of all my pictures that I had taken at events this year. But I have 400 some. And I'm trying to put them in order. So not too easy. But yeah. But I'm here to do this award, so let's get started. As you can see, some categories on there. I have some I'm going to say that aren't on that list. So let's do this. Yeah, I know that was terrible. I'm sorry. Okay, so best theme of the year. One stands out, and it should. But, I mean, there were some good themes on here, like the Wyatt family, now Luke Harper's theme. And then Eric Rowan's theme. It's getting there. It's alright. On the opposite category of this for worst theme, let's just throw it out there. Cesaro's takes the cake for sure. Then there's Brie Mode. But okay, let's get back on the best theme. There's one that stands out as the best theme of the year, and that has to be Sami Zayn's Worlds Apart. Great theme. You just want to dance. I'm a white kid that dances terribly, and I just want to dance whenever I hear Sami Zayn's theme. Let's get on to the next topic. Best DVD/Blu-ray release. There were a bunch of good ones out there. Some great indie documentaries came out. But, I mean, there's definitely one that takes the cake, standalone. But there is also, like, what am I trying to say? The Macho Man story that they just put out well, not just, but put out like November. Very good. Phenomenal. And I just don't know what else. Batista's was pretty good, but there's definitely one that's better than everything, and it is, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. The Paul Heyman story. Paul Heyman documentary. Punk. The Voice, the Voiceless, and the one behind 21 and 1. Or the one in 21. Just, Paul Heyman is one of the best to do his job in all of wrestling history. So it was about time we got his story told by him and everything like that. So there's not much more I can say about this. Best thing. If you have the network, and if you don't, shame on you. But if you do, go watch it. Best. So we'll put him. Oh, you guys can't see Zach. Darn, that's sad. Did you see Punk? Move so you can't see Punk anymore. But, okay. Next thing on here, it's not on the list, but it is a category that needs talked about nonetheless, and that is best t-shirt of the year. I've got 3. One is definitely the best of the year, but I do have 2 others to mention. I'll start it off first with the Kingdom t-shirt from ROH. Kingdom, great faction. I bought this at Swallow the Fittest Night 1, and can I just say, great. ROH, phenomenal this year on their t-shirt game. And then there are some honorable mentions that they're a little too new to make the list, because mainly I don't have them. That is the Kevin Owens shirt, Finn Balor, and then the Young Bucks Gil t-shirt. All great. You know what? In this can go any Young Bucks shirt on a Pro Wrestling Tees that they put out this year. Young Bucks are just on top of it with their shirts. They know what to do. And, of course, they're the best tag team ever. Not ever, but definitely this year. And then on the WWE side of things, we have Daniel Bryan's Yes Movement t-shirt is the t-shirt that started it all. Not really, but it is definitely the t-shirt that you think of when you go back and think of the build-up to WrestleMania. I mean, let's think about it. Occupy Raw movement. Everybody in that ring just yesing with that t-shirt on. It's great. But there was one shirt that was better than both of those, and it was, I think you all know it, the Bullet Club t-shirt. Just look at that. Everybody was clamoring for this shirt back around War of the Worlds and all that. And then in summer, Pro Wrestling Tees announced that they would officially be putting up, or have the Dual Ice with, they're the distributor for New Japan in the U.S., so definitely takes the cake because everybody was clamoring for it. And when we got it, we all bought it. Alright, best new signing. WWE mainly. And again, I'm pretty biased about this because Kevin Steen was one of my favorite indie guys. Kevin Owens now, so that's my pick for the year. But there were some very great ones for them. Again, Devin, Kenta, both. Balor and Hideo Itami. Great for them. Those three guys were all we talked about in summer. Back in summer, whichever way, I don't know. But it's hard to think of anybody else they signed. I mean, Willie Mack, and they released Willie Mack. So that wasn't even that great of a signing for him. But yeah. And breakout star of the year. This is a really tough one. If we're gonna go singles, we could do the three guys of the Shield. I know people want to hate on Roman, but he's decent. I get he's not on par with the other two. But to be fair, I'm a big Dean Ambrose fan, but he's not on par with Seth Rollins. If we're going singles route, Seth Rollins is definitely the breakout star of the year. He is one of the few people in this time. I mean, like in this PG era, basically, since 2010 and 11, let's say, him and Punk are two of the only guys that are getting heel heat. And not the X-Pac style, but the just pure, your character is evil. You are evil. And he deserves it totally. Rookie of the year, again, I'm not the biggest independent wrestling fan, but I watch my fair share. I do watch most PWG shows. I watch Ring of Honor. Heck, I go to Ring of Honor shows. But Rookie of the year for me, he's gonna be good on the up and come, and that'll be Moose from Ring of Honor. I was there for his first ROH match, so I have to show a little bias towards him. It's just that way. Again, I'm gonna talk about on that one. Feud of the year, I don't know if it made it into my what's it called? I'm trying to think. My Christmas wish list video, but I did spoil it if it made it in, and saying what was going to be the feud. Now you're covering up Generico Punk. I'm sorry, I just caught a glimpse of that, but I did say what was going to be my feud of the year, and it is Jay Briscoe and Adam Cole. I think they said 18 months. 16 or 18 months back to Final Battle at the beginning of December. So they were feuding this whole year and even before this. So, they have to be the feud of the year. And they just produced so many great matches. Ladder War, Super Card of Honor. Just so many more. There's tag team match between the Bucks. Or did I say the Bucks? No, shit. I apologize for that. That was terrible by me. The Briscoes and Matt Taven and Mike Bennett at Survival of the Fittest. They just, night one, brawl. full brawl out there. I couldn't see half of it. I had to go back and watch it on video on demand. It was phenomenal. And then their last match, the Fight Without Honor, very great. But sad to see that Adam Cole is injured. But definitely they have to get the feud of the year, in my opinion. And that's this whole list, in my opinion. Diva of the year. I mean, it's pretty much a given who it is. AJ. She hit the longest reigning Divas champion this year. She did everything. I mean, Paige, you could definitely, what's it called? You can have an argument for Paige, but I'm a big AJ fan. I do like Paige. I'm a big fan of Paige's, but AJ is definitely my favorite diva on this current crop roster, and maybe even all time. So I definitely have to go with AJ. Promo of the year. I forget when it was, but there's one that stands out, and it is a Dolph Ziggler from the app. And I'm pulling up Vine for a minute because I do have it on there, and it'll probably take. But just the passion and the delivery that he gave. It was just, it's amazing. He is definitely, Ziggler's definitely a top guy, and he deserves anything and everything that he is given, or getting, I should say. So it was back in February. Let me. You sure I love the box, my Chrome? Okay.
I don't care! I will not be outshined! I don't care!
That was just, again, a 6-second piece of it. The dedication, and that, you could tell from that. I wish I could figure out, the Vine was supposed to February 3rd. So it's around that February, beginning of February, late January time. So, it was probably February. So yeah. Go look it up. It is just great. And then there's also Paul Heyman's rap, which was damn good too. Paul Lee's just phenomenal. Next, tag team of the year. This one's very hard. We've got the Young Bucks, which are a shoo-in any day. The Young Bucks are freaking awesome. Just super kick parties, 2 sweets, all around. Let's do it. Give the Young Bucks every award. But I mean, there's also Red Dragon, who at the end of the year took a nice rise, winning the Super Juniors tag tournament, winning the IWGP Junior Heavyweight tag titles. Was it Super Juniors or was it just, I don't know, Junior tag title tournament, and then they won the tag titles. The year they had an ROH was great. It's a toss-up between the two. If the Bucks hadn't won it like every year since 2011, I'd say, around that 2012 even, I would give it. Well, that's only 2 years of 2012. Whatever. But the Bucks were like just so dominant every year before this. I would say give it to the Bucks, but I think Red Dragon has just not inched past them, but they deserve the award because Red Dragon is just freaking awesome this year. And I say freaking awesome a ton. I know. Next is Wrestler of the Year. This one's very, very tough. We have a ton of people. Jay Briscoe had a great year. Adam Cole had a fucking awesome year. Daniel Bryan, his 5 months that he was wrestling, great. No, now we can't do anything. It's just, I don't know what else. I mean, those guys are definitely on top of it. Dolph, towards the end, was great. I have to give it, though. I'm going to give it to Daniel Bryan. It's hard to because he only wrestled 5 months of the year. But I'm going to give it to him because of what he did. I mean, Brock's also up there. He's wrestled 3 times this year, but beat The Undertaker, kill John Cena, and then, again, beat John Cena on his rematch. But Daniel Bryan had me thinking we were going to go into a new, well, just the whole WrestleMania 30. Had me thinking we were going to go into a new direction, a boom period. Not so much. It could still happen. I hope it does. But the way Raw is being booked. This week's, the last Raw of 2014, where the hell has that been most of this year? Since WrestleMania, where has that been? But, Daniel Bryan, killer year. I mean, you take Batista, a guy who is now just a kill in the acting world, was hated by the fans so much because Daniel Bryan was their guy, our guy, that we wanted in that spot, and we weren't going to take no for an answer. And nobody did. WWE had to give into it. And yes, you could say the whole Punk situation did help, but still. Again, the whole Punk situation did kind of help the fans bash on him even more. And the final category, match of the year. A super hard one. This is harder than wrestler of the year because we have so many great matches out there. Daniel Bryan versus Triple H at WrestleMania 30. Best match of that card. The Shield versus the Wyatt family at Elimination Chamber. The Shield versus Evolution at Payback and Extreme Rules. Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose at SummerSlam. And then we go to the New Japan side of things, the whole G1 Climax tournament. And just those were all great. A lot of New Japan stuff was great. ROH, you have matches like the Ladder War at Supercard of Honor, the Bucks and Red Dragon at War of the Worlds, I think. Yeah, I think it was War of the Worlds. The Fight Without Honor. So many great ones. PWG, you had Bola. It was the 6-man tag between Adam Cole and the Young Bucks, what was left of Mount Rushmore. And Zack Sabre Jr., Chuck Taylor, and Kenny Omega. That match was freaking awesome. Again, I say freaking awesome a lot, but I mean, I was just watching that match and so I didn't want to pick up my phone because I didn't want to take my focus off of the match. And I'm a freaking 15-year-old kid. Like, we are at the phone generation. Yet, I wanted to sit down and watch that match. So many more. And WWE, with your booking on Raw, this is the one thing I will gripe with Raw this week. The booking you did, your match of the year, means nothing anymore. It really doesn't. We get it. Yeah, Sting returned or debuted, and Dolph Ziggler defied 3-1 odds. But the Authority's back in power. So I mean, that was a waste of a freaking match. But boom. I won't complain about that, but instead I will try to pick a match, and I can't. Wrestling was just really freaking good this year. And if I had to, like, gun to my head, pick a match for this year, it's Daniel Bryan, Triple H. No doubt. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope your 2014 was great. Hope your 2015 is even better. So, yeah, hope you guys like this video. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you aren't. And follow me on Twitter. Yeah. What did you guys think was the best match, superstar, whatever, of the year? Leave your comments below. And I'll see you guys sometime soon. I don't know. Maybe it's January 31st when I'm going to ROH. I don't know. I hope not. because I'm announcing it now, I will not do the Road WrestleMania video series. I did that, love doing it. I believe it be from last year, but I will do regular videos. I promise. I hope. I'm not gonna. I take that back. I'm not gonna promise, but I hope I can do regular videos. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace out.